If you're a Pixlr user, you're going to want to stick around. Today I'm going to show you how to use the lasso tool to cut out your backgrounds. So let's get to it. My name is Michael Fire Jr. and this channel is dedicated to helping you become a better YouTuber and more. So subscribe to the channel and click that bell so you know when I have new content that comes out. Now, one of the bugs that I found in Pixlr when using it on my laptop is that I have to use Chrome or Safari. I cannot use Firefox for whatever reason. When I go to save it out, it doesn't save properly. So keep that in mind. You don't want to spend hours doing cutouts and creating the most epic custom thumbnail ever, only to find out that you can't save it out. That really sucks. And trust me, I've done it twice now. The first thing you want to do is go to the Pixlr website. The link is in the description and click on the editor version. Then you want to select new image. In presets, I scroll all the way to the bottom and select movie 1080p and I select transparency. Then I go into layer and I select opened image as layer. I go ahead and find the image I'm looking to work with and select that one. Then under edit, I go to free transform and I make the image the size that I'm looking for. I fit it into the canvas. Now when you're resizing these images, if you want to make sure that you keep the aspect ratio and you don't get all skewed images, when you're dragging the corners, go ahead and hold the shift key. It will keep the aspect ratio on that image. It's the same shortcut as you use in Photoshop. Once you have the image fitted to your canvas, go ahead and click the lasso tool over here and apply that image. Now you can use the lasso tool to cut out the shape that you want to remove. Now it's really important that you get the proper zoom on your photo before you start doing this. Sometimes Pixlr is known to move the line around when you're using the lasso tool if you change the resolution. So just make sure the resolution is set how you want it before you start making your cutout. So you go around with the tool and you try to be as exact as you possibly can. You're noticing here I'm cutting out some of my hair. That's okay. I've got plenty. I don't need those little extra frills at the end. Once you get down to the bottom, you can click off the frame. Then you click over near the other frame and you connect the dots so it's all one piece. Finding the end can be a little bit of a pain in the butt, so just make sure that you click around where the end should be until you connect the dots. You see it turns into a line of dashes. Then you can go into edit, invert the selection, and then edit again and click clear. And boom, there you go. You could see the backgrounds removed. I usually like to go ahead in and turn off the selection. Then I'll get the eraser tool out and I'll clean up the edges of my image. You can see I'm using a brush here with a really soft edge. Sometimes you want to do this, sometimes you want a super sharp edge. It really depends on the kind of look that you're going for with your thumbnail. Next, I'm going to add a layer from image, so I go up to layer, and then I open image as layer, and I go ahead and browse to the layer that I want to select. For the purposes of this, I'm just going to throw a texture on there. If you see this happen where the advertisement comes over your screen, you can just change the view and then it'll remove the advertisement again so you can see all your layers and all that kind of stuff. Obviously this texture layer needs to be moved below, but the first thing I want to do is make sure it fits in our box. So I go into edit and transform. I make sure the layer is big enough to fit in the box. Then I click apply. Then I move that layer below the cutout layer, and there we go. Now you can see that our cutout isn't exact as we would have liked it to be. So at this point, I go ahead back into my eraser tool and I just clean up those edges some more. Now, like I said, I use a softer brush, and I think depending upon what your background looks like, a softer brush is a nice touch. Now, I'm not going to show you how to use the image manipulation tools that come with Pixlr. They're pretty amazing, but you can see that I have a little bit of a blue shine on my hair from the background on the walls. If I wanted to, I could easily remove that with the image manipulation tools that Pixlr has included. You can see here you can change the brushes by clicking this and selecting a different size. You can also select what hardness you want on your brush and all that stuff. Like I said, I use a relatively soft brush. I'm going to go ahead and try to eliminate a little bit of the blue around the edges here in my hair. And there you can see I can move myself around the image, put me anywhere I want. Then I go ahead to File and Save. You can save this as a JPEG or a PNG file. If you just wanted to save the cutout, you could save the cutout as a PNG and add it to another thumbnail background. You select the name of the format and you click OK. You select where the file is going to be saved, and there you go. That is how you use the lasso tool in Pixlr. I'm going to be doing a series of tutorials on Pixlr to show you how to use all the features you could ever want in order to create good custom thumbnails for free for YouTube. So be sure to subscribe to the channel and click that bell so you know when those videos come out. If you want to find out about other free software you might be interested in using to create your custom thumbnails, check this video out right here. Or if you just want to see a video YouTube recommends, check this video out right here. Thank you so much for watching. Go out there and film something awesome today. Make it count. Have a great day, and I'll see you soon.